Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the brass tacks. So, Riley joining the Navy. Now, here's the thing. I don't exactly know where to start because there's a lot of aspects to this, and I didn't write down any bullet points. All I wrote down is thinking of joining the Navy. So, let me think about what I want to. Okay, so why? Why do you want to start the Navy or join the Navy, Riley? Well, I'll tell you. There's a few reasons, okay? One, serve my country. I have so much respect for veterans and serving this country. I love America. No hate to anywhere else. You know, I love you guys' places as well, but America is something special. Everywhere is something special. So I can't really say that. It's just I'm biased because I live here, was born here, and everything like that. I'm American, so just to serve my country and do my duty, my call of duty, that I think is enough of a reason. Thanks, dog, for barking at probably some old lady walking down the street. So that's one reason. The other reason is the security it would bring me. That being the money I will make in it. I would have enough money to build a tiny house and or just buy a tiny house. Thank you, dog. You know what? Let's see. I'm gonna look at the ring. Let's see. What is she barking at? Let's see. I'm calling it as an old lady. Oh yeah, it's just some random person in a car on the complete opposite side of the road. Man, my dog is so annoying. She's deaf and blind and annoying. Her breath stinks. But I guess she's got some good qualities about her as well. Man. That's besides the point, ladies and gentlemen. What was I talking about? So, yeah. I would make enough money to where I could build/buy a tiny house and live off of that. Now, so that's that. Obviously, the experience. So, another thing, and these are all, very equally in tier of reasons why I want to do this is I don't want to be at the end of my life and regret not doing something. It's the thing. Am I recording? Yeah. It's the thing I am probably scared most of is being at the end of my life and saying, shoot, I should have done that. Or David Goggins, my God, what a motivational guy. I mean, I'll just play this for you because it won't I'll butcher it if I say it. Where are you? Whoops. Oh, it's a minute long. So good. Harbor Freight. Of course, there's an ad.
I don't care what you believe in. Doesn't matter. I'm not judging anybody. But let's say my thing is God. You get to heaven, I'm 300 pounds, I sit down, and we're sitting down just like this. You're God and I'm David. And he gives me that chart. And he says, look at this. Now look at this chart. And on the chart it has all these different things, but my name's on it. But these things aren't me. I was going to change the world. I was going to set records. I was going to be a Navy SEAL. I was going to be honored here, honored there. And I'm like, God, this isn't me. Like it says David Goggins. It says all these things. And God goes, no, that's who you were supposed to be. My biggest fear in life is if there is a final resting place in this world and you talk to something much bigger than you. I don't want to sit down and have a conversation with someone that says, you're in heaven. This is what you should have been on earth.
You do me wrong.
You know what I mean? I mean, that one hits me right in the nuts every time I hear it. I mean, David Goggins, I could make a whole podcast just on him, but that's what I'm talking about. I don't want to limit myself. I mean, look at Elon Musk. He's going to change the entire world, but that's not it. That's not the reason I'm bringing him up. He's got Tesla, SpaceX, Neuralink, Starlink. I mean, I'm sure there's some other stuff, but I'm not thinking about it. That's 4 huge different things that really don't have anything to do with one another, that you could dedicate your life to a single one of them, and most people would be like, oh, that's the guy that invented Starlink. Oh my gosh, Starlink is, the one thing, and you'd be good. But he's not limiting himself. He's doing 4 things, and not to mention he made PayPal as well. So it's like, it's amazing. It's just, yeah, that's the biggest thing. Just being scared of getting at them into my life and little things as well, it's things like, I wish I said that in that moment. I wish I said blah, blah, blah when this person said blah, blah, blah or whatever. Or I wish I tried out for this job, or I wish I volunteered for that, or I wish. I don't want to go through life like that anymore. And most people do. And the thing is, as far as we know, you only get one lifetime. And most people don't do much. A lot of people don't even leave their town. A lot of people have never been outside of their state, their country, anything. And it's like, there's one life, and there's so much to do, and people are worried about the wrong things. But I'm getting off track. Now, what do I want to do in the Navy? It's a thing called a MC, or Mass Communication Specialist, and that fancy name basically just means I make videos, I write articles, I take pictures, I edit, graphic design, all the things that I love doing already. I would be doing it for the United States Navy. That sounds absolutely awesome. Even if they, deployed me and I recorded, war footage, or not war footage, but, in situations that could be sticky, I'm totally fine with that, really. United States military is basically invincible. Within reason, obviously, but we're freaking were awesome. You know what I mean? And and talk about getting the ultimate perspective. It's just like every time I talk about it, it gets me more excited about it. Now, here's the thing about it though. There are some things that I need to do before I go in. One is make sure that my physical health is tip top. My mental health is tip top. I don't want to go in broken in any way. I want to go in like a Terminator, like Rambo, you know, like John Rambo, or I'm trying to think of the commando. What was the commando's name? Yeah, whatever. I want to go in like a war machine. I'm not even going into war. I'm going to be on a computer. But still, I want to go in tip top, best shape of my entire life, unbreakable. And I'm going to serve them the best I possibly can. For the MC position, it's 5 years. So, so yeah, going in. Okay, so yeah, the things that I want to do before I go in: mental health, tip-top shape; physical health, tip-top shape; and probably one of the other biggest things is just going to Thailand with my grandpa. I really want to get that done and have an amazing time with that, and do these travel videos as well. You know, I'm going on at least 2 very large trips this year. It'll probably actually be 3, but including maybe going to Arizona with my family, but 2 at least. Going to make a crazy amount of videos from that. Going to make a crazy amount of videos in Thailand. So we'll see where my YouTube channel is at that point. I don't need to rush the Navy. That's the thing. I don't need to rush it at all, because I can join until I'm like 39 or something like that. So I don't need to rush it at all. Say I go in next year, I get out when I'm 31. I'm still a young buck. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean that's what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. So it's a lot of life. It always freaks me out when I start thinking about dates and years going by, and everybody's worried about the wrong stuff, and yeah, time is like, man, yeah. So that's my thoughts, ladies and gentlemen.